They say men are from Mars and women are from Venus, but me think that divide wide enough to talk about the gap between us. Rabs, bacchanal and contention, we have all of that in the session. Let we talk man and woman thing, warriors, jamets, queens and kings. We are sure if men are from Mars and women are from Venus. But little comments on a Friday. Jaiga, Raw, Roddy versus Abby. 3 man and 1 jamet from South. That is what we talking about.
Yes, I.
Morning.
Welcome to it. This is the breakfast party. Mars versus Venus.
You see, give it a little color and thing.
Yeah, give it a little spruce.
Huh?
I can just put it in there, give it a little spruce up.
Is I make it pink?
Oh, you put it pink?
Yes.
Oh, sure, I'm going to leave it pink?
I picked the pink that I wanted, okay?
Got you.
Right.
Welcome.
Right.
Guys, we're keeping it nice and light. It's Mother's Day weekend.
It sure is.
You understand? I ain't feeling for no sort of heaviness, sort of rabbits. I know all they was expecting. I know they told me you're coming with that 2 thing. I ain't doing that at all.
We are not doing it. I refuse.
Definitely not doing
that. I'm
that.
so proud of us that we haven't even mentioned it for the week.
Stupid.
I absolutely refuse.
Totally dumb. Not engaging
In
at
any
all.
case, we spoke about a version of that last week, Friday. We don't need to talk about it again. We said what we said. And we move on. Right? Well, they talk about that thing they talk about it for about 3 days on the internet, you know. Like, oh, they're tired. Anyway, it's Mother's Day. You could do multiple things. Jaiga will give us a version of a topic. He has something floating around in his head. So he will give us the context. But apart from that, you can also use the opportunity to wish early happy Mother's Day as well.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm seeing a lot of Mother's Day shout-outs here. Morning breakfast party, Nadine out in Montreal. Happy Mother's Day to all mummies.
Oh, I did
What are
that
your
one
thoughts?
already.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah, I spoke about that one already.
Okay.
About instead of Mother's Day and Father's Day, just Parents' Day. Well.
Or instead of want to change.
She said that's what they're doing in Quebec, like it's an actual conversation.
Oh, they don't want to call it Mother's or Father's Day anymore.
It's just Parents' Day. It feel very school, eh? Parents' Day.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like if you're supposed to like dress up and go and sit and talk with the teachers.
It's how the world has become so
But I'm not pressed either way.
different.
I don't care.
Whereas everything has to change. Nobody wants things how it used to be anymore.
And that's good.
It's just cool.
That is actually a good thing. All right?
Is there anything you do not want to change? I find if we're doing change, we should change everything across the board.
Yeah.
Like, I find we should be able to pick who we want to be associated with certain spaces.
Yes.
But it should be easy as get out. The bureaucracy behind it. It's
I
like they make
say
all of these
change it.
rules.
But it is in the process of changing, and the people who are actively fighting against things across the board changing are the people who are benefiting from the
That
things
is
staying
correct.
the same way.
Of course.
So it is changing.
Let us not stray the course, guys. This is Mars versus Venus. We're talking today a Mother's Day special and real expectation as opposed to reality.
This is what I ordered. This is what I got.
Expectations versus reality. Like I know some, and again, let's keep it light. We know there are some people who are going through what they're going through in terms of in a personal space. You might have just lost a child, so Mother's Day is not going to feel the same. You might have just lost a mother, it's not going to feel the same. But for the benefit of those who understand the entertainment space and the fact that we come here on a Friday to keep it nice and light and just have decent conversation, we're talking about things that mothers expect.
Keep it light, but don't keep it vapid, please. Let's not come and talk things that quite frankly, is not rooted in any kind of truth. You could do the both. Okay? Right.
So, I know there's a mother out there who has a son or daughter that this is their first full year of employment. Full year of employment. Meaning, Abby, they would have started working April of 2022.
Uh-huh.
So it's bordering now, just bordered their 1 year anniversary of employment.
Okay.
And this said child,
Uh-huh.
place of abode is in the same room they got when they were 4.
Okay.
So this child now, let's say 22, 23,
Lives at home.
which is
completely
great.
reasonable. Completely reasonable.
Sleeps on the same bed he or she slept on the day before SCA. Which is fine.
Reasonable.
Your toe might be bouncing the edge, but it's okay.
Reasonable.
Curve the knees.
You have a
Pull
place
in
to
the
rest
knees.
your head.
Tuck in the knees. Tuck in.
Child's pose.
Tuck in.
fetal position.
Tucking your knees. All right? So your knees are tucked, but you wake up every morning and you get dressed to go to your place of employment. Mind you, you are one of the fortunate few that when going to a place of employment, you leave there with things. With a glad bowl with sections.
You're leaving home with Tupperware.
Because your mother...
Or Flora.
Doesn't matter, or Flora.
Can't believe it's not butter. Whichever one.
Whichever one suits you. But it's packed neatly, it's healthy, and it's a balanced diet.
And it's wrapped in foil.
Sandwich in the morning, plus food to hot up in the office microwave.
Maybe a little banana.
Or apple, depending on how mommy feels. So you are afforded those privileges. So this Mother's Day, your mother, Auntie Joyce,
of course it's Auntie Joyce,
is packing your lunch kit today.
Mother's Day is Sunday,
Mother's Day is Sunday. So she is packing it with love in hopes that this child that she carried.
Well, not in hopes. I think most mothers just operate not all, most mummies that getting up to pack lunch and wrapping up your thing in foil and sending she good kitchen towel wrap up in your lunch kit and thing. She not operating from a place of expecting. It would be nice. But the point is, we putting it in perspective for you. She's wrapping it. She's not expecting. But today is Friday and Mother's Day is Sunday.
Today she expecting, Abby. Today.
You think today she expecting?
Not all the other days, just today.
You think so?
Of course. You had a year, Abby. She not ask you for nothing. Abby, you get your work. She
not
happy.
A light
she
bill.
Tell all she friend.
Is only right.
Oh God, the boy or the girl, he get you, you know. She get you. Oh God, she looking at
service commission. Call him, girl.
And he get you with the little work. I'm glad. Your little son, that one little boy with the sparkle in his eyes, that one little girl, she's going to work in so nice every day. You're proud.
She get a little job, you know. She teaching Spanish in the school.
Yes. She get the work.
She teaching Spanish.
And you know to yourself as a mother that you have not burdened this child with anything.
With any bills. Not
this
a bill.
This child has lived bill-free for the past 10 months while getting a salary. We talking about the first 2 months, none and void. Because you know how you work when you get the work.
Because this is not a house of obligation. We are not taxing you every month. There has not even been a conversation
Never
about that.
Never a conversation. Things are running how it runs. You're talking about everything is running. And watch me. To add to it, when you found out your child got the job, you decided as a mother, in that moment, you are so proud, honey. We going out this weekend. When you hear you,
there was a celebratory dinner.
There was a celebratory dinner. You went and you bought her 5 blouses.
5 blouses. That's important. Bodice to go to work.
Bodice to go to work. Because you my child first employment.
You need bodice.
You take the boy to Bradford and you bought him shirts and ties.
And sensible shoes.
Of course.
That's right.
To make sure he looking smart.
And a little portmanteau to put your things in.
Of course, you want your child to look good. Your child had a little
good
phone.
Leather.
You make sure you buy a little Bluetooth headset for when they're traveling.
Right.
You want them to be entertained in the maxi while heading to work. You know what I'm saying?
Or better fit, it is on occasion, let her use or let him use the car.
Because you have a great job that you will work remotely some days. So the days you work remotely, Jonathan, you could use my car.
Or better yet, maybe mommy is even retired. Recently retired. So she letting you use the car.
Got her visa. She's at home. She's now thinking about doing over the kitchen. So she's talking to contractors every day.
That's right. Or going on a little cruise.
Leave you to do your thing.
That's right.
So today,
she drive a Yaris.
Packing that lunch kit. In her mind,
Mother's Day Sunday.
So she smiled, her heart smiled in a moment. She's like, oh God, but I wonder where you going. He or she is going to get me. Because you want to feel proud that your child thinks about you in a way that, okay, you for the past 6 months, this child was putting away 1,000 or 500 every month. Saying, I can't wait for Mother's Day, but I had to make mommy feel good. Boy. This Mother's Day, but this new work here, mommy had to feel good. Ah, boy.
Sunday morning come.
When you crack your door, he didn't sleep home. To start with.
This ungrateful wretch.
I mean, to start with, he didn't sleep home. No! Sleep home what? Sleep home nothing. Because you know why?
So not even a little bacon bowl, Joel?
He did
Sunday
not
morning?
sleep home. He didn't sleep home.
No
he went
brunch?
on Saturday night and didn't sleep home. You know where he is? He by Tasha. And he up at 7:15 making scrambled eggs for Tasha and she mother.
Wow. And Tasha have she little bouquet and thing
And
put on
Tasha already
mother.
over all kind of thing for she mother. Thing
That's
like
right.
that for she mother.
Tasha organized.
And you are there celebrating life with Tasha and she mother. And
your
your mother home by herself.
This is actually a very sad story. This is not a funny story. This is a
Your mother home by
sad
herself.
story.
Listen to Tom came home
Wow.
to his wife and family.
Why it have to be that?
No.
It's not that she listening to. It's not that she listening
Good.
to God be the glory.
Early
Because it's
Sunday
Sunday
morning.
morning.
Early
So
Sunday
she's
morning.
to God be in the glory.
Early Sunday morning. And this flip. Your daughter, you crack the bedroom telling yourself, oh God, boy, when you wake up, place quiet. She stay by she man. She by Marlon.
Oh wow.
And Marlon is sprightly, power washing by his mother. And you there giving him water and movie and just entertaining Marlon and saying, Moms, you good? Happy Mother's Day.
Very sad story.
Somebody turn to the sequel.
And quite frankly, it's not only Olio who now start working, It have someone Olio
Working.
a long time and doing
Donkey
the
years.
same thing.
Donkey years only working
Doing
and not
the
one
same
Mother's
thing.
Day. Your mother see you is 40 something or you 35 years old and you're 35 years.
Your
not
mother never get
once.
nothing.
You buy your mother a card.
Oh gosh, come now, Olio.
Always dog, boy, always
Stop
dog,
it.
always dog, always dog.
And yes, these holidays are very commercialized and we know it's about spending. They want you to spend, we know. But the point is, as we said yesterday, you don't have to spend hototo money, You could literally get up and just do something nice. A little breakfast, make the lunch,
All.
clean up her special little spot in the house that
Even
she
though you
loves.
can't make the lunch, you could order it. You have enough time. We
Something.
understand the economic strains, and we are not saying it has to be lavish. Nobody here telling you it,
It
has
really
to be
doesn't.
at the most expensive restaurant. It has to be the most expensive gift.
A little something.
a
Time.
little something.
A little time.
Joey, big up to my Aunt Fleming, biggest supporter in my life. Wise enough to tell me leave Red Woman and gentle enough to comfort me when the Douglas and break my
Oh, Auntie Anne.
Oh God, Auntie Anne. You see, that is mother. That is mother.
Yes, Auntie Anne.
That is how mothers operate. You're wise enough to say, I tell you, leave them girls alone, but
she
soft
comforting
enough.
you the same way.
Okay, when you get your heart
Oh.
break. When your heart bust up, she's there.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, that sound like me, boy. My son gets you know he going to Canada to work. Hey, Lord. Boy, that me all they talking about.
Yeah, but Linda, look through the door. Something come Amazon.
Must have a little package.
It's
on
an
the doorstep.
Amazon packet by this
A
evening
man
to
asking you to
tomorrow morning.
sign.
By this
Something.
evening tomorrow, it must have something by
I
that door.
believe. I believe.
Linda, if you ain't getting by that dollar, we know, Because we had to burn him down to the ground. You know, get nice, walk and go and kind and sunset.
And you ain't said nothing for your beautiful mommy.
Nah. We ain't taking that. We ain't taking that
Get
at
it
all.
together.
Hey, man. The story does keep getting better and better. The sadness about this is that some parent is going through the saddest point in time.
This is what I'm saying.
You're telling me
It's a really sad story.
there was no lie told in that story? There are people living that right now as we speak.
Listen to me.
It must be a dream. Tasha did things sweet.
Oh, wow. So you are saying you are not home. You are by Tasha. Okay. All right.
It's how I know he by Tasha.
You just confess to everybody that you have
Hey.
chosen Tasha over your man.
Candy B says, how I know he by Tasha? How I know you? You have to be there.
So, my mother is deceased 20 years now, God rest her soul. But her sister, my auntie Tiny, did really buy me 2 bodies when I start my first job here in Maryland. You know.
But that is how it go.
Boy, now I'm on Amazon looking for a little gift for she. But they really know how to rub it in.
No, I'm telling you.
Listen to me.
That is mother's rule. Come on, let's be fair. Any West Indian mother, and I would say West Indian because I'm speaking in our speech,
Yes.
right? That's how they operate. We grew up understanding there's an order in things.
They just have things put on waiting for you when you reach home.
Have an order
Up
in
to
things.
today, if Rosalind go down the road for something, Rosalind does not go down the road to buy anything
And then pick
and
up some
go
she
come
tried.
back home with something for me.
Come on.
She
all they
doesn't. That's
know
not how
that
she
the
operates.
order Things,
So
guys.
come
Let
on
us
now.
not-
falling out from the Virgin Islands. Why Tasha and Marlon always causing bacchanal and our story,
It's
Jaiga?
true.
Tasha
Always
and Marlon
Tasha
need a
and
break.
Marlon.
They need a
Always.
break, boy.
No.
But on a serious note, yo, since my 20s, I have not been able to spend a Mother's Day with my mother because we've been living in different countries. I moved to Trinidad when I was 20, and I lived there for 7 years. Never got to spend a Mother's Day. Moved back home. She had moved to another island with my father, so I ain't spent a proper Mother's Day with my mother in a good long while. But I always call. I always find a way to send her something because that woman do more for me than anybody in this life, and I will never ever forget that. I hope heaven have some kind of data plan because when she reach there, I gonna need a phone call.
Wow.
Ooh, boy.
Here now, Ojo will good morning. I was now calling all your life, but all you didn't answer. All you mock up my whole Mother's Day gift process. So your boy don't go on and buy he perfume, he chocolates, he flowers and all kind of thing. Only for you to call Miss Stacy yesterday. She picked the winning number and now my gift looking like, real mediocre because it's all this and that and all kind of thing. No, I had to go and buy a little extra things now to kind of make up because Ojo will giving she so much gift that now that I can't compete.
No, brother.
It's not competition.
Just start a thread. Send my WhatsApp and I will answer back saying, yeah, I deleted for you. So it look like if you call her shot.
No, but I think here's the thing. Even though she win all the fancy things, and congratulations, Miss Stacy again.
Yes.
I promise
Coming from you is going to be different.
Whatever little it is, and flowers and perfume and all them thing, when you add it up, it don't be a little bit, Nowadays,
Correct.
flowers is Mr. Flowers. Perfume is Mr. Perfume.
Well, for let's say pass by Ocean Fence and cut it and put it in a bowl.
No, we're not talking about chrysanthemum. We don't want no chrysanthemum and bougainvillea. Okay? I'm talking about roses and hibiscus.
Put 6 hibiscus
No.
in it and let it fall.
With ants. With ants on the petal. That is not what we're talking about.
It's only biting ants.
That is not what we're talking about. Okay? I'm talking about Mr. Rose, Mr. Floral Arrangement. Okay? That is not $2. So I am sure whatever it is, even though you feel as though it pales in comparison to the $5,000 shopping spree, I am sure she will appreciate it. Positive.
So Jaiga, Abby morning. So for the mothers like myself who are not working, what we had to get for Mother's Day, I just asked him because I wake up this morning and I realized that nobody asked me for the Bristol board and to make a card, so I don't know what
That
to
is
do.
what I was now going to say. Remember when you're small and you used to how many homemade cards you have from Millie?
Abil, last
And
year,
Risa.
if you could recall, last year I made it, myself and Rodell made it a point.
You don't want.
I'm not accepting any cardboard.
I love homemade cards.
I'm not expecting any sparkling dad.
Yes.
Stick on nothing with Elmer's glue. Once
Draw with
Elmer's
colour
glue is
pencils.
part of the arrangement,
Marker.
I want no part. I'm making it very clear. If that is what they're doing for Father, don't give me nothing.
Listen to me. A rite of passage when children small, right? And I remember doing this with my mommy. When children small, birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas, you find something in the house and you wrap it up and you give them it like if it's a gift. You make a little homemade card with split peas and glitter and thing and glue. You make plenty mess with Bristol board. But those are the things that some mothers, maybe my mother was a softie, but those are some of the things that plenty parents treasure forever and ever and ever.
I'm not
It's
treasuring
big
it.
and hardback and they still have it in a box
I'm
somewhere.
not treasuring nothing. I don't think.
That's because you're hateful and
Good morning,
ungrateful.
breakfast party. Hope all is well. Jaigo, you paint the perfect picture of crazy. Yes, we do have people living like that. Unfortunately, but with age comes wisdom. We do this in our 20s. We frolic till we can't remember nothing. Then when we get into our 30s, then we start to mommy and daddy. And then we start buying then the gifts bigger and bigger according to our financial status and situation. But in the words of Caribbean parents who are experiencing the 20-year-olds frolic period right now, get out my house. Get out my house.
Wow.
Come out my place.
Wow.
No, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
Yo, here's one, right? So my wife van is down the transmissions went, so it's like 15,000 to repair. So I enter in the Mother's Day promotion, she ended up coming third place. So I say, alright, you get through. That's the Mother's Day gift.
Sir, but did you enter on her behalf?
Yeah, that's what he said. He entered her.
Oh.
He entered her.
But the
It's
van
true, Abby,
working?
when your
No, it didn't work. It's 50,000 to fix. He saving up.
Hold on. I'm trying to understand. No, he started with the van. He started telling us about the van.
Meaning
right?
that he would have loved to give her that, but he can't afford that. So she entered her into the thing.
So the
and
van's still not working.
Yeah. So she get the third place. So happy Mother's Day. You get something.
I mean, you're
walking,
walking, but-
Let us bring something for you. I just had to buff mine this morning because she insists I must take $10 from she. And I say, no, I don't want it. It's okay. And you know, she come and she stick it in my bosom talking about, take this $10. You never to know you might need it. I don't need it, woman. Keep the money. But she wouldn't keep the money if she insists. And then she go in she room and lock the door.
You have a gem there, Gil. You raise it right. You raise her right.
Good morning, good morning. Happy Mother's Day to my beautiful mom and every Ojo mom out there. This is Nick calling from West Palm Beach, Florida. Every year I ask my mom what she wants. I go to the store, buy it for her, so I know she's going to appreciate the gift.
What?
Just did it.
To who?
No,
Oh,
I never said it. I just showing you.
I'm so confused.
I will tell you after.
Good morning.
Slow, yes,
Well, I don't really have any good contribution today because my one piece already letting me know while I'm telling him, hey, Mother's Day coming, here are all these lovely ads. But like I'm not getting anything this year, here's his response. Ma, you know much children not buying anything for their parents? I said, wow, and you want to be a part of that crowd. So I's ready to go in here.
I do
Say what
understand.
kind? Upper tongue.
Oh God!
Plan pioneer.
What is killing me is his justification is that
You see when people not
it's
getting
Averell,
money.
people not getting nothing. How is that a justification?
But I understand what he's saying though. Me, I understand him. He's right.
He said
He's right.
it's Averell, people not getting nothing.
Yeah.
So pretty much they ain't dead and you ain't go dead neither.
Did you die?
But did you die though?
Exactly.
Jaiga, this might sound corny, but I love a homemade card, especially from children. I save all my nieces and nephew cards, letters.
Yes.
Actually, I have a niece that is very, very artistic. Her homemade card is next level. And when she got married, I showed it to her. At her, well, not at her wedding, but around that time, and she was so like taken that I actually saved all of them.
That is a beautiful
I will
story.
never throw it out.
That is beautiful.
Watch hateful.
That is beautiful and I
Heart
understand.
of stone, watch here.
Unless my child turns out to be Basquiat.
Wow, Jaiga. That's why I'll get nothing because she have no money. She have no money, so you will get
If your
nothing.
child is Basquiat and made you something from that age, and then you grow to and your child, and I am holding
And then they could auction it off for like
I'm holding
millions.
a daddy's a Father's Day card.
So everything is
that
about money.
Offer 60 bit. We live in a capitalist space and need
I
to
thought
get
you
that
didn't want to
card.
talk about the important things.
True. But oh God, man. I fed up having how much card I'll get. Again, card years now.
Part of the rite of passage of procreation is homemade card
I
and
know.
glue and glitter.
I got it. I have plenty. Oh God, he's up
Okay,
now.
she ain't grow it out yet.
Good boy.
She has not yet grown it out.
Ojo, good
Or
morning.
grown it.
Listen, my children are both still pursuing their education, still doing tertiary, still pursuing their degrees, and they tell me all the time, you know, especially for things like Mother's Day and stuff, that they wish if they were finished, at least so that they would be able to have the earning capacity to give me the things that they feel I want, that they think I deserve. But to that I want to say one thing to them wholeheartedly. Lie. Because when they're having a little coin, I seen it. I still had to end up going and pay for the Mother's Day lunch and pay for the Mother's Day dinner. So when you see they actually having real notes, what happens? Lie.
Wow.
Hey, I get it.
It's how she starts off nice and sweet, Lily. This is why people is a cussy in
She
taxis.
says, oh, they're playing on the same club. Leicester
Wow.
United.
Leicester
United. That's where they
United.
play. Leicester United.
Abby, you ain't lie, you know. My daughter's first cognitive Mother's Day, she found something around the house, wrapped it up a little vase and wrapped it up in some paper and say Happy Mother's Day, Mommy.
Yes.
And I did appreciate it because it's the thought that counts.
Yes.
Since
I did
then
that
is,
as a child.
Mommy, come take me to the store so you can buy a Mother's Day gift for yourself.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
it's just money.
What?
I did that I have clear memories of doing that as a child, and I have very clear memories of Rosalind feigning excitement, like opening it, like if you know.
Excited about it.
Yeah.
I don't lie to children. I tell you straight there. What is this?
Yes, Joel. And I also called and entered her and put down her number. So, yeah.
It's
she
really
say,
you.
well, she Karen, she say me and my daughter have to pick which one of us are going spa day and which one of us going for dinner. So, yeah, again, either or. I say, well, I will let my daughter pick, and whatever my daughter didn't want, I will take it. So, it's either spa day or dinner. I would go with her. Thank you a million.
Aww.
So, yeah.
Y'all are adorable. Love is lovely.
Well, I get you, my brother.
So, and you see, that thought that counts. My daughter and her friend told me that they wanted to carry me and her friend's mother out for Mother's Day. They say, however, they don't have any money, but it's the thought that counts. So we could go out anyway and we could pay for our lunch ourselves. I told them I don't want to go anywhere.
It's okay, keep it. It's okay, keep it, please. I'll stay home.
I love that thought that counts.
It's
I
thought that
really
counts.
want to take Ollie somewhere. We're
So here's
thinking
what.
about
Let's
taking
go
to us.
anyway, and you pay for it.
We're thinking about carrying Ollie somewhere. I'm really thinking about it.
It's ridiculous.
Joey, you're your mouth now. Yeah, how much card you get, Gemma, as your born in long card?
Thank you! Talk the thing!
One of the things I could say proudly though, and I guess I always give thanks for being fortunate in some instances where Gemma my mother's been a housewife forever. My mother's never worked. Right? And as I always give this story, I've never seen her do anything either. But the place was always put together. I've never seen my mother pull a broom or mop. But I've never seen a dirty house.
She's an elf.
Don't ask me how it's done.
She's a fairy.
I don't know. But she had that gift. Right? And I come up in a time where it was a thing. The boys I grew up with, it was a thing. We used to do that. It was like if you hear how me and Rod is banter, it'd be a vibe to say certain things. And I was fortunate to, my mother has gotten some brilliant and some sweet Mother's Day gifts over the years. Like tons. And then I gifted her with with grandchildren, which is... Yeah, them old people like grandchildren.
Gifted them with grandchildren.
But now, if you're talking stuff and spend time, look, just this week here.
You're not getting that, eh?
Just this week, as big as I am, I just still go for my rub bed. I'm a plain bed. I lie down on my chest and take the plain bed and rub bed and thing, and we talk. I sit on my mother for hours just this week until I just forget and late for the train to pick them up. She said, boy, I'm going to get train them and jump up and things. So now we good like that. So
what are you getting your Mother's Day? It's a
this year?
surprise.
Last year she got deep freeze. What she getting this year?
Wow!
Yeah, my mother's got a nice guess.
What?
Oh no, she didn't take on this year because she just do the surgery. Remember we now do the
Right. Gotcha.
She now do the surgery, so she want nothing.
She on gift sabbatical this year.
She could see clearer now.
You gave her this gift of sight.
This gift of sight, so she could see clearer now. So she got as goal. She got to go.
Yeah. But guys, you see my mother does want money, and even if she in Trinidad, she's let it be known that she don't want $50, she want US. My mother doesn't want gift.
That's right. Let me buy what I want for myself.
Cash, and she's not bashful about it.
Nothing wrong with that.
She's not wrong.
Not a thing wrong with that. I want money.
To the sometimes honorable Prime Minister, let mothers continue to be mothers. They could enjoy the Mother's Day with the children and not lose their life to crime. Do something. Oh God.
All the brothers who's over 20 and still living with their mother all day. I will give all the mother a nice Mother's Day present this year and move out there.
Why?
They have to move out.
They don't really have to move.
They don't have to move.
They
out.
really don't.
I know pro is a man that's real buying nice gift for your mother.
They could pull their hand, but they don't have to move out. You buy nice gifts for your mommy?
Yeah. Pro have a young mommy, you know. Pro mother is nice. He just take the can, go and full gas and things. He do them kind of thing.
Listen
because
to
you're
me.
always borrowing it. That's why.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay.
You're always borrowing it. Okay. So you have to put gas. You understand? Hold on.
Well, my mother banned me from buying anything to use as in the house. She said she don't want no appliance, she don't want no picture, she don't want nothing that everybody else could use because that is not a Mother's Day gift, that is a household gift.
She's right.
So last year I buy a couple tops for she, and she skin up she face. She was like, that is not really my taste, but whatever.
Oh,
this year, well, yeah, I don't know. I might
some mothers is really on so
take yourself out to dinner or something, but I lost.
come
Just
between
send the
us.
money. Just send the money.
Oh,
She'll do what
I
she
might give she back
wants.
the $10 that she stick in my bosom earlier.
No, but yeah, this now. I telling you, them mothers. You see how she don't say that it? That my mother. But me like this, who tell you to buy this for me?
Yeah, they don't
Gemma's
pretend. They don't pretend.
You know what, Gemma love her nice slippers.
That's nice slippers.
What?
Okay.
But she don't want that as no mothers, do no birthday.
No, that's
She's
a
got that
everyday gift.
anytime.
That's a
She
all the time.
love like every time. Don't let me go to any place outside of China where I need to use a passport and come back. She can get something. Yeah.
Okay,
You
it's
just
only
start to
right.
hear I don't know why I make trend for. She started me talking hard. Your father always got to leave all the hair, but I the fool.
Wow.
I be saying, woman, you get us so far, boy. One little time I make a quick turn and come back here again, so
Okay.
I the fool. But no, when it's time to get you in the mix, it's me. Everything is me. But you feel all this study me,
Buy the woman slippers, please.
Hey, them shit.
Morning. Watch me. Oh yeah. I just want to let you know my listening extended family, my 96 family. I just buy my materials and I'm going and hook up the new washing machine with the new lines and everything.
Yes.
My bag done packed. And you know that one tell me, she say, come in baby. Oh go on, I go cook food for you. Come, oh Lord.
So long you want waiting. Yes, Kurt. Do the right thing.
I'm a good child.
Do the right thing.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
If I tell her how long Kurt buy that thing for that woman, every day she calling him. It take me coming on the radio to bong him.
Still cooking for him.
It take me coming to pong Kurt for him to go in all along that woman waiting for that thing to hook up.
We're glad
Come now, man,
that
Kurt,
you're going
do
to
the
do the
right
thing.
thing.
We're glad.
Mother's Day coming up. Introduce me to what? My thing is this here, boy.
What?
Mother's Day coming up. Introduce me to your mother as a gift.
Why? My mother don't like worries. It's okay.
Morning, guys. So I think, if I can remember, when I joined the service and like the Mother's Day after, I think I just gave my mom money or something that she was asking for the longest while. And I thought, now that I am a mother, she will be getting nothing. And that's if I see she on the day. Because as I told my husband, I want to be left alone.
Okay.
I just want to sleep. That will be my gift, my Mother's Day gift.
All right, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
You just want to sleep. You want to hear nothing in your head. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey.
Who is this? My mom never around for Mother's Day because she always in Bago. Mother's Day coming up and the same person introduced me to your mother.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the last shout out for kids, right? So my brothers, they have planned a big thing for my mother. But she had to call me to say, hey, make sure I'm coming. And then they call me, you make sure I'm coming because you know your mother will be vexed if you ain't come or if you ain't come early. So make sure I'm come.
That's how it goes sometimes. There's always have that one family member who, mothers is talking. Somebody have no favorite child, but when you have a big family and plenty kids, it's have that one child.
Jaiga, just say he's your favorite. I'm done now.
Oh no, how?
Just say he's your favorite.
How I'm then? I'm not.
You're not your favorite? Who's your mother's favorite?
I have no idea. It ain't me.
This will be the first Mother's Day that I would not be cooking for my mother because I'm going out for brunch with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. So I don't know what anybody will eat because it's 2-for-1 mimosas, but I'll be going to brunch on Mother's Day. I'll be making sure I'm out of the house whole day tomorrow, getting myself put together for the brunch. So I guess whenever I reach home, they go, how to eat me? I don't know.
You see? All your man know your sister-in-law and mother-in-law. To hell with your mother. You see all the wicked? You see all the wicked? Your man now say your mother-in-law and sister-in-law. So to hell with your mother. Boy, all the wicked.
I will be going to the hot.
You see the siblings who just treat mothers, they like competition as to who could get the mother the best gift. Yes, dog. Yes, dog, trying to fight for your mother love. But I love to watch the Rugudo. I want to see who wins.
For real. That's be a scene. But we don't have misuse, but I just seen. You see ten family who bringing the best gift and who could do this and sending mother here and sending mother
I don't have
there.
that issue, so because only child.
Yeah.
I ain't gave my mother them nothing this year. I mean, I them don't pay for nothing anyway. Nothing they don't pay for it. They don't pay for nothing.
What?
Understand me?
Especially when they don't pay for nothing.
So because I'm so confused.
I real confused.
There's something with my mother I just can't handle. I just always have to come by to celebrate her. I don't know if she's forgot as a mother too, I just want to be celebrated. I just want to do my own thing. And it's Mother's Day, ain't necessarily I have to spend it with somebody, I mean, I had to be pampered. Just saying.
I hear that. I guess when like the child also becomes a mother, then there's I guess a push and pull in terms of who celebrates who and who house we going by and all them kind of things.
Somebody asked me where's my mother foot size.
Free slippers?
Shannon, mom getting a call, yes, because I have a paper to do.
Good.
That's kind of like, I'll be right there with you.
Trust me.
I'll be right there with you.
I will be going down the road Sunday morning
because
I will be tired on Saturday.
I just asked Abby off mic. I say you're going down the road to do because she have something happening tomorrow. Here she no. She got Roslyn. She hasn't. She do no.
I will do it. I'll go down the road on Sunday.
My mom asked me why I carrying her teeth. I tell her it's her food home.
Wow. Wow.
You hit mommy, it's her food home?
Yeah, no, boy, you can't.
You're wicked. You're very wicked too.
You know what I see happening around this space though? I don't know if it's everywhere, but a lot of that establishment, the Colonel, has been doing renovations. I don't know if people have noticed, like high-end renovations, like restaurant there kind of renovations.
Yes?
Yes, I don't know if they're trying to encourage people back in to sit down.
Because prestige.
Yeah, but I wonder how would one feel if you said, listen, let's go out.
If that is what you can afford and your mommy is cool with it, whatever.
But if the places, I'm saying, because they're not really people, they're not cheap enough if you go there with 5 people. Let me be fair. Going there with 5 people ain't really cheap. The only thing they need, but you see, they don't serve alcohol. But the only thing I'm telling you, inside of them place not really that cheap in the scheme of things. You can spend our bread.
The point is, whatever you are doing with your mama
so with 5 greedy people.
5 greedy people.
Everybody with 3 piece and
whether you are carrying her out, which gives her the opportunity to dress up a little bit.
That's what it is. It's about the
that's
going out.
That's cute. Or maybe you're home and you're liming. Maybe you and your mommy, like Jaiga says, always lime hard. There's always a kiki and a gift.
He's lime hard.
When you're together and you're at home and you're going to cook or whatever it is. I think it is just, I know people say it's a thought that counts, but it's not just a thought and no follow through behind the thought. Just make sure whatever the thought is, that there is follow through and investment of a little time and energy if you don't have the money. If you have the money, better fit.
Yeah, my mother is a kind of straightforward ones. So she'll be like, I will cash your jewelry.
She said what she said.
Can't get that. Remember that this is my day. So I can keep all the children home with all you and give me a chance.
Thank you.
She's also help out with the child care too.
She sure
So I can keep all the picnic by all you. That would be my mother's day gift.
Wow.
That's right.
I love that woman. Eh?
Listen, no harsh words have been said when you hear your mother say, keep your children in. You see when your mother, listen. Bro, you could cuss me. You could cough me in my face.
You could do all kind of things.
You see the words, keep your children in there? Nah.
That's the one that's break your heart.
You know how detrimental those words are?
Really?
When Gemma says, keep your children in.
But she done raise your children. How much children Gemma make?
That's not the point.
How many children did Auntie Gemma make and raise?
She's 4.
Thank you.
So I'm saying,
she's done.
When you hear those words, A, keep your children in them.
And how many grandchildren does she have?
4 as well.
She's
5 actually.
Okay. And she does, from everything that you've said, she puts in the time and effort in terms of being best granny. So on the odd day she say, I don't want none of
don't tell me that.
your pick me by me.
Don't tell me that.
And she want to sleep till 12 o'clock. You want to walk in the house and wake up the lady.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't do that.
Leave her alone. She deserves. She deserves some moments.
That break my heart. When I hear keep your children in them, the tear just be right there, ready to come. What? I'd be heartbroken every time I pull up at the side of the road and just had to sit down and have a moment.
You see, now there's a part of me that's saying you can keep your sperm too, but then I mean,
You know, I had to pull at the side highway and just assess life. It's like, how does one them keep you? So what are you supposed to do now?
For all that going through a bit of a hard time, the huts I saw have a buffet, $50 a person. So you'll get through on Sundays.
Yeah. There you go.
Man, get pizza at a free plug there. But we ready today. Have a $50 thing happening.
Maybe mommy like pizza, and that's fine.
Ultimate Mother's Day gift is to reach home to clean the house. Yes, some mothers have that. Yeah, that happening. Okay, time. We gotta wrap up, guys. You understand? Take out one more before we bust out.
Yes.
Just why you not having Sharon Abby because you don't want Rosalind to tell you keep your child and them. You're smart. I'll catch her.
He said,
Poor thing. She's made her peace with it, but I feel like she wants to be in a position to say, bring them.
Bring them or keep them.
Because of the fact that because she doesn't have because she does not now have the opportunity to say keep them. She wants the opportunity to say bring them.
Yeah. I feel that.
Well.
I feel that. But yeah, no
just
harder
gets a
words
puppy.
have ever
She'll
been
be
spoken
alright.
to me in life.
She just got a
It's
puppy.
heartbreaking. It's really, really, really sad when I hear those words. I really have to take a moment because I think it's something that most grandparents, I want to speak to the grandparents today. Please bear in mind the emotional pressures of life that your children are going through. And you are there as a support system.
What?
So I'm appealing to all grandparents, grandmothers especially.
Grandmothers especially?
Yeah, because they're normally the nurturers now. Grandfathers do it as
so
well.
we've
But I do have a
we've
nose because
entered the realm
my
of-
grandfathers are passed on. And my father is passed on. So I'm appealing to all grandparents, both grandmother and father. When the opportunity is there, please do not tell your children. Don't bring your children.
because they don't have lives of their own.
It's so hard, Abby. You don't understand. Hearing those words is so that thing is detrimental.
Your mother had anybody she could have dropped Ole by when she was raising Ole?
Of course. By your granny. The same thing.
Nothing wrong with going to KFC or Pizza Hut or them places some Mother's Day, especially if you make fun of it.
True, I don't see
it's
no
not
wrong
always about the elaborate things. Sometimes you enjoy the simple stuff more.
And
take a walk on the savannah after.
And not only that is the fact that a lot more people could attend.
That's right.
I think it's a fun trip. In all honesty, something for the price.
Or
Look
if
at the
you
price
order,
point.
like everybody come over, we watching shipping this on TV or
And we ordering
Netflix,
it.
and we ordering junk food, and we just having a fun day.
And that's it.
That's
And
fine.
nothing is wrong with that. Absolutely nothing is wrong with that. All right, guys, who this here? Take one more.
Abby, if your mother come once, I could bring mine. I willing to bring mine so she could, feel that kind of, keep them, bring them. I am offering mine as tribute.
Listen
She
to
offering
me.
that tribute.
She
That
offering.
if Rosin looking for the bring you kind of vibe, she's willing to assist you in the bring you. I hear you, girl. I hear you. I tell you, I'll be serious, boy. You see that bring train thing? People have to understand it. Here the mistake we make as parents. Here the mistake, and I know it's our fault. We plan ahead. They say God is laugh at your plans, whatever they say. We grandparents also laugh at your plans.
That's right.
Because
they're very close to God, you see.
Exactly. So what we do is we go ahead and say, you call it one, we're going down. What time will it ting, right?
When you
and then
call,
when you gears up yourself now, and then on the way you call, Jama, I jump in. I am
not
not home.
I'm not home.
Abby, that happened to me at
Your
the
belly
eye
started
until-
hurt.
Yes. Watch me. I am fully dressed children in car. Heading.
Better you call your sister, though.
Heading. All of them out.
They said they are not home.
I say, I'm not being children. What you tell? You never tell me we out.
We are not home.
I say, what you mean?
Listen.
Brother, we are not home. Nah, so what I
Heartache.
supposed to do? Carry your children with you.
Thank you.
Why go in them cargo? Well, I don't know what to tell you. You see?
I love it. I love that
And
energy.
then you have to call it
I
one of them.
love that energy.
Oh, dong. Nah, way. Wham. Nah, way. Them your whole tone just started change right now.
You're sour.
How long are they going till? You start ask questions like,
wow.
how long are they going till? Are they going back next week? Them kind of questions you start asking.
And you dare not ask him what time she coming home because do not put a clock on her.
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
No.
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 So once
I'm trying
again,
to remember. Yes, there were times Ruth would say, because she was a girl about a town, She had all she various groups that she was in. Even though I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, like the same way Auntie Gemma is very much involved in your children's life. My grandmother was very much involved in my life. But there were moments of I'm not home. Or better fact, when she packed she suitcase
to go for it
and go by she other daughter in the England.
Oh wow, yeah.
And she's staying for 4 months.
Yeah. When you go by the other daughter,
Thank
you have to share your time.
That's right.
So once again, guys, I'm appealing to the softer side of you. Somebody said I got hearing the trauma. Yes, it's a traumatic experience. So I'm just
not
letting
home.
you know.
You making plans.
Please,
And you ain't called
I'm just
Gemma.
appealing to the softer side of grandparents today.
No.
Think about your children
No,
in that light.
Think about the children.
Please, we can't take it. We
Not
can't take the
later,
words.
but
Keep
now.
your child. Those 3 words is
Keep your child.
Keep your child is here.
Or I am not home.
Words that you never want to hear. So guys, we're done for the day. Right? You all have a blessed weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all mommies. Hope you all enjoy it to the max.